That's pretty much all morning long. Michelle?
Well, you know, we're constantly getting new information in, Danielle. In fact, new computer model runs just starting to flow in right now. So especially during the 6 o'clock hour, we'll have more information or new information that we'll be analyzing as we take a look at live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar. We are dry across the area right now, not expecting any snow in our area today. Even the nighttime hours tonight look dry through about dawn tomorrow morning. And then it's over the course of the morning that the snow will start to move in. Blizzard watch now in effect for our entire area. This has been expanded to include the coastline, the Cape, and the islands, and it's starting Friday morning through midday on Saturday. But we're looking at the worst of this storm being mostly late Friday night into early Saturday. By definition, a blizzard really has very little to do with how much snow falls, but it's the impacts of the snow and the wind. So we're talking about needing sustained winds or frequent wind gusts over 35 miles per hour. That'll lead to a quarter mile or less for your visibility, and the key here, it has to last for at least 3 hours. So you get a sense of what we're expecting conditions to be like Friday evening into Saturday morning. In terms of the timing, the snow starts between 6 and 9 a.m. on Friday. The worst of it, though, won't be until probably 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. on Saturday. But I just put a post on Facebook. I think if you have travel plans, you have to be out tomorrow. You need to plan on being back in your house safe and sound, probably at the latest maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Near blizzard conditions late Friday, some mixing at the coastline. So your live city cam over Providence, dry and cold right now, 21. Newport's at 22. New Bedford is coming in at 22 degrees. Winds are light from the northwest. Wind chill values at 17. So rest of today, just fading sun. High temperatures around 28 degrees. It will be dry even tonight, just overcast skies. Clouds will be thickening through the night down to about 23 degrees. And then on Friday, it's a storm day, 33 for your high temperature. Let's take a look at the timing. Now, this is at 6 o'clock in the morning, Friday. So here comes the snow by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And this is why I think you need to be planning on being off the roads. These are darker blue shades. We're talking about moderate snowfall. And then especially as the afternoon goes on, snowfall rates of 2 to 3 inches an hour possible. Also notice the green along the coastline. So we're still, the tricky part of this is still where that rain snow line sets up, where the changeover to rain occurs, and it may hug the coastline for a few hours and then change back to snowfall. So even overnight, there may be a wintry mix. Even Providence could be seeing some sleet for maybe an hour or two before it changes back over to snow Saturday morning. And then off and on snow into midday on Saturday. So again, that where we see that mixing, snowfall amounts will be a little bit lower, especially right along the immediate coastline with all snow further north. So 1 to 2 feet of snow looking likely for most of us. Even at the coastline, I think 12-inch amounts will be possible in that area, maybe up to 14 inches. And we're going to be watching that some part of our area may end up with over 2 feet of snow. It'd be the area that stays all snow. But we've had 3 computer models this morning, one that's been consistently showing up to potentially 2.5 feet of snow with this storm. So we're going to put that out there as a possibility. Storm impacts, potential wind damage, power outages, and again, travel halted, especially by Friday evening. I think if you've got a flight out of town, people trying to get into town, that's looking very unlikely for your Friday. In terms of your wind speeds, they start off around 10 miles an hour Friday morning. By 11 o'clock at night, we're seeing 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. By 2 a.m., we're at the height of the winds here, 50, maybe even 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts overnight, Friday night into early Saturday. And Saturday is not going to be a good day either. I think planning on the snow lasting through midday, blowing and drifting. It'll probably be Saturday evening or night before we see any significant clearing of the skies, which means Sunday becomes your cleanup day with sunshine and a high around 34. Let's go out to JamCam traffic reporter Jay Rogers now.
Michelle, right now traffic is moving along nicely. If you're traveling on